Alright, so this is my submission for Ubisoft Next 2024. So basically, I'm going to go over the design of the game a bit, where I got the idea from, and then we'll play the game, and then I'll highlight some of the technical features and stuff that I implemented. So basically, when I saw the theme was projectiles, it reminded me of the arcade shooters of like the 90s, like Asteroids and those kind of games. So that's what really inspired the sort of design direction, as well as the some of the limitations with the API. It really lent itself to this kind of style. So yeah, I guess we'll play the game and then we'll go a bit more into it afterwards. So we can see that basically the name of the game kind of comes from the way that the controls work. Basically, just trying to move the player as well as shoot where you want to shoot while sort of trying to stay in control. Hence the name. Basically, if you kind of get a bit loose with it, you only focus on moving the player, or you only focus on shooting, you will sort of lose control and run into the enemies as they come in. So yeah, let's see. Oh, I have one life left, and let's see, and I'm dead. And basically, we restart back, and we have my high score for this run. So basically, um, the technical aspects of the game that I quite proud of one of is like the lighting of the background. For example, like see wherever the player moves, our stars are brighter there, so it kind of draws your eye towards where the player is. We also see that the enemies are animated as well as the player, and these animations are all done programmatically using different mathematical concepts, as well as the sort of movement of the enemies. You can see they come in different waves and they have different movement patterns, and it took a bit of tinkering to get some good waves that I really liked and that seemed fun to play. Those on the main menu here, you can see that the same lighting effect applies to the mouse. Again, I think it frankly just looks nice and it's a cool little effect. So yeah, the again sort of technically this game in its structure and its design is quite simple. Again, given the time constraints with a project like this, I wanted to make sure that I could generate some readable modular code that wasn't, you know, that is expandable, because that's always important to me, but also something that still generates a fun game that sort of represents the time and the theme that I had to create this. So yeah, again, we can see running through the game that we have the different enemies, and you know their patterns are sort of based on all enemies sort of have different, all the waves already have different patterns that they follow. Like these guys follow a sine wave going across the screen. These guys just move straight forward in a line like a blockade. And then again, we have the high score and the cool animations here as well. So yeah, that's my submission for Ubisoft Next 2024, and I hope to hear back from you.